Welcome back to Let Us Learn to Lead video series on free open source software prepared by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning contents in video form on GeoGebra dynamic mathematics software is presented at this video series. To view the contents, kindly join Google Classroom by using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing worksheets to construct in-center of a given triangle and verify its properties. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, a licensed version, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me show you what type of worksheet we are going to prepare. We will start with in-center of a triangle. We will ask the children what they mean by this in-center. They will tell the definition. In-center is the meeting point of the angle bisectors of the triangle. Therefore, with the in-center, you will get a in-circle. Well, we will take a triangle. We will draw the angle bisectors. There is a meeting point. From there, we will draw one perpendicular. Then we will draw that circle. This is the in-circle and O is the in-center. We will tell them that in-center always lies inside the circle. Sorry, inside the triangle. In-center always lies inside the triangle. Whatever may be, whether the triangle is an acute triangle or obtuse triangle or a right triangle, the in-center will be always inside. The child can come and verify it by converting it into an acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle or a right triangle. Then the next property is in-center is equidistant from the sides, or circumcenter is equidistant from the vertices, in-center is equidistant from the sides. We will tell them that these are the length, therefore these are the sides. OD, OE and OH are the distance of the in-center from the sides. We can ask them to verify whether it is always equal. 3.42, 2.78, 3.51, 2.7, 3.17, 3.29 like that. Therefore, now the child will understand what they mean by in-center, what they mean by in-circle, and what is the property of in-center with respect to its position and also with respect to its distance from the sides. Let us try to design this dynamic worksheet from scratch. For that, I have taken GeoGebra Classic 5 worksheet and I have selected geometry view, and in options I have selected rounding off to 2 decimal places, and labeling I have selected new points only. You can start the discussion with explaining what is the in-center of a triangle. Okay, you can put the in-center. You can tell the definition of the in-center. In-center is the meeting point of the angle bisectors. Okay, that's all simple. Okay. Now, let us go for drawing a triangle. Go for this polygon A, B, go up to C, click it and then come back to A. You got a triangle now. Keep it ready. Okay, well, we should go for the angle bisectors of the angles. Here you are having it here, angle bisectors. How to get the angle bisectors? Now it tells select 3 points or 2 lines. Select 3 points or 2 lines. For example, if you want to get the angle bisector of angle A, you can touch B, A and C. You got the angle bisector. If you want to get the angle bisector of C, then you have to touch A, C and B. If you want to get the angle bisector of this angle B, you can touch these two, either BC and AC, or you can do it in the clockwise direction. C, B and A. Now the meeting point is called the incenter. Therefore let us go to the point of intersection. Either you touch any two lines, no need to touch all the three lines, you touch any three lines. Okay. Now as usual the center will be normally called by us as O. Therefore we will rename it as O. Well, now we don't want these lines. These lines can be removed. Go to the graphing. These lines are being arranged over here as a line equation. You can click it, make it white. Therefore the lines will go. Come back, go geometry view. Now we want to draw a triangle, circle inside this triangle. That's in circle we want to draw. For that we want the radius. For that we are taking this perpendicular line. We draw a perpendicular for this point to any one of the side. There is no need that you should take only AB. You can take CB also, or you can take AC also. Now let us take the point of intersection. Go to this point of intersection of this perpendicular with this line. Okay, now you got it as D. Now this OD is nothing but the radius of the circle. Let us go for the line segment. Let us join this O and D. We don't want this line, therefore let us remove it. Now you got this OD now. This OD is the radius of the in circle. For that let us go for the circle. Circle with center and through the point O and then go through D. Now how are you seeing it? It touches the other sides also. When you move it, it is just touching like that. Okay, well. Now we will go to the next idea, that this O is the incenter. Now what you can do is you can make this circle little bit attractive. Go to the object properties. You can have a different color for it. So that looks like that it is the in circle. Now what are the other properties? You can tell the children that the property number 1, incenter, always means I think for any triangle, lies inside, just like your centroid. For that you can go for this angle. You can ask a child, come now, convert it into an obtuse angle triangle. He will try to make it into an obtuse angle. He is seeing that O is inside. He will try to make it as a right angle triangle, then also O is inside. Okay, well, now this is the way of checking that incenter is always inside for any type of triangle. Go to the next property, that is incenter is of equal distance, is at equal distance from sides. Okay, now anyway, okay, now what is the meaning of it? This OD, whenever you are having another perpendicular, all of them should be of same distance. Let us see it. For that, let us go for point of intersection of the circle with this AC. Again of this circle with its BC. And you know that it touches at a single point only. Now we have to tell that OD is equal to OE and equal to OF. For that, let us go for this segment. Let us draw segment OE and let us draw segment OF. Okay, now you can go for, if you are not able to catch it, you can go to this graphing, and there the points will be sitting at the bottom. You see, these are the points sitting at the bottom now, or you can note down it. Okay, now I think one more thing is not there. This segment OD is not there. Okay, we will draw that also. Okay, now you got 3 segments now. They are KLM. Therefore, go to this K. Okay, you can go object property. Then in that go to basic. In that you have to show the value. 2.5 is shown. Go to L. Again, go to this label and then value is shown. Go to M. You can right click it, object properties, and then show its value. It is a way of catching that very quickly. go to this geometry view. Okay, well, now all of them are 2.5, 2.5. Now it is going on changing now. Or you can tell the children by ways of text that view should have OD equal to OE equal to OF, okay, equal to, from the object you can have its original distance, that is M, LM, and what are the same actually. Okay, now when you pull it and then push it to the children, they can understand now. Okay, therefore this worksheet tells them that the meaning of incenter, it explains what is the meaning of incircle, it tells the position of the incenter, and it tells the property of the incenter. Why we are calling it as incenter? It is of equal distance from all the sides. Thank you. Let us learn to lead.